I, Kiyotaka Sagami, am a sophomore in high school. I never do anything wrong, and if someone is in trouble, I always go to help them. Being such a good student.
Sagami, go get me some strawberry milk.
I was being used as a servant by the popular kids. Her name is Saki Kinjo, and she's a very popular girl at our school.
Get one for me, too. Tea is fine.
This girl who casually appeared in the mix is Hanagiku Kuroyanagi, a lady whose parents were in the presidents of a large corporation. She's as popular as Kinjo-san at school.
And this girl's, too. Oh, yeah. Orange juice is fine.
This seemingly quiet girl is Kaguya Shirayuki. I can never tell what she's thinking, but she's a popular girl for all her mysteriousness. By the way, the only people she is interested in are Kuroyanagi-san and Kinjo-san. The three of them have always hung out together and are very close. I've heard that they've been friends since childhood. They're all popular and they belong to the top of the school cast, not just in class, but the whole school. Which, by the way, they treat me like a servant. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna go buy some bread anyway.
Thanks. You're always so helpful.
Seriously, you really make my life a lot easier, Mr. Servant.
Do they really appreciate me calling me that? I wondered, but I didn't want to cause problems, so I just went along with it. After school that day...
Sagami-kun, come here for a second.
What is it?
We have a little favor to ask you. Well, to put it simply, we need you to carry our luggage.
Baggage handler? For what?
It's almost summer, and we need to buy some new clothes, so we're about to go now.
Can't you do that on the weekends?
But then the luggage. We won't be able to catch you then.
I swear she was gonna say baggage handlers just now. I don't think there's anything to hide since you said that earlier. But wouldn't I just be in the way?
Oh, come on. Don't be so difficult. We're friends.
I agree. Other boys are dangerous and have other motives, but I can trust Sagami-kun in that aspect.
I'm sure there's no need to worry since you look at me as a servant. After that exchange, you went straight to a large department store. Shirayuki-san, aren't you gonna pick out clothes like those two? I asked her as she stood next to me for some reason.
I'm not interested in clothes.
Oh, I see. You don't seem like the type of person to care.
You're not going?
If I went, I'd be in the way of those two. They're not interested in clothes either.
I see. Well, not like I care, but...
You're the one who asked me! Oh, you're ignoring me? Okay, I understand. I really don't know what she's thinking.
Mr. Servant, how does this look?
Can you please stop calling me that in the store?
It's fine. So, how do you like it?
It's not fine.
You're kidding. This dress doesn't look good on me? I don't look good in it?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? We're talking about what you're calling me, not what you're wearing.
That's right. So, what about you, Kaguya?
Yeah, it's cute. You always say that. It's because you look good in everything.
I see. Thanks.
She's blushing. Kinjo-san gets embarrassed too.
How about you, Kyochin?
What's with that nickname?
I just thought of it, so what do you think?
Well, it's better than being called a servant. I'm embarrassed.
I asked for your opinion.
Oh, is that so? I guess I don't have the right to veto my nickname. Well, I think it looks good on you.
That was forced, wasn't it?
I'm a guy. I don't know anything about girls' clothes.
Ugh, it's meaningless if the boys don't think it's cute, so I'm interested in what the boys have to say.
I see. She does have a point. What a surprise. She actually uses her head.
Anytime now.
Oh, sorry. I'm done over here.
Thanks. So how about me, Sagami-kun?
Kuroyanagi-san, you're interested in the guy's opinion too?
Well, yeah. That's why we brought you along.
Huh? I thought I was a baggage handler.
Besides, Kaguya only says I look cute when I ask, so it doesn't help. It's because the two of you look good no matter what you wear. That's a harsh way to put it. Oh, sorry. It's not like I'm complaining about you, Kaguya, okay? Look, I'll buy you a drink later. Fine.
It's that easy to put her in a good mood?
So what do you think, Sagami-kun?
Yeah, I think it looks good on you.
Oh, you're no different from Kaguya.
I'm sorry, I don't have the vocabulary.
Really? You had a different reaction than mine, though. Mine seemed forced when Hinagiku's was more of a compliment, so maybe you liked it. Or maybe Hinagiku's your type?
Hey, stop trying to create misunderstandings.
I can't believe you were looking at me like that, you animal!
I told you it was a misunderstanding.
Oh, I don't know. Boys are such foul creatures.
Well, maybe that's because you guys are so popular. But I've never looked at you that way. If that's the case, you shouldn't have called me in the first place. What is it, Shirayuki-san?
You're too desperate. It's getting suspicious. Oh, and since we're in the store, you might want to tone it down.
Oh, looking around, we were the center of attention. I guess that's normal with the noise we were making. This wasn't good.
Saki, are you good with that? I wanted to try it on, but, well, sorry. Let's just pay the bill.
They must have felt uncomfortable. Kurosaki-san and the others changed into their uniforms and went to the cash register. After paying the bill, they handed me their paper bags.
Let's go to the cafe then. I'm buying Kaguya a drink anyway.
Yeah, let's go to Steva.
Steva is a coffee chain from the US and is very popular. I've never been there, by the way. It's a place where the popular kids gather. And as a dull guy like me, I had no connections whatsoever.
What do you want, Kaguya?
Orange juice. I knew it. You always get that.
Getting orange juice at a cafe must mean she really likes it. She's mysterious, but things like that make her childish and kinda cute. When the girls finished ordering,
What about you?
she asked me for some reason. No, I'm good.
And don't worry about the money. I'll buy you a drink.
What, really?
Well, you always work so hard. I'll treat you once in a while.
What a surprise. I never thought that Kuroyanagi-san would say something like that to me. Well, it's as if she's the master and I'm the servant. Thanks, I'm new here, so I don't really know.
Go with my recommendation then.
Why? It's on me, so it should be my recommendation. Take the middle and get orange juice.
Wait, what?
Oh, they're as close as ever. The girls ended up ordering Kuroyanagi-san's recommendation since she was gonna pay for it.
Oh, here. I don't need the money.
Thanks.
Don't get me wrong. This is just a reward for all the hard work you do, not because I'm interested in you or anything.
Yeah, of course, I know. What was that all of a sudden?
She's doing something she's not used to, so her emotions are running wild.
It's fun to watch Hinagiku's sullenness.
She can't be honest. It's cute.
Well, Kia-chan seems oblivious, so I'm sure he won't even notice.
I want to erase the existence of every insensitive man in the world.
Huh? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? You're scaring me.
Oh, nothing. I just felt sorry for Hinagiku. Well, it's Hinagiku's fault for not being honest. She even treats him like a servant to make it seem like he's her possession since she doesn't want anybody else to steal him. And you're just as bad for playing along. We shouldn't meddle in this kind of thing.
Besides, it looked fun.
Kaguya knows the last part is how you really feel.
Well, let's leave them alone for a little bit.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
You think you can get away with an apology? These clothes are expensive! Oh no, this isn't good, ladies! Get ready to pay up! We'll forgive you if you pay $100,000 for the dry cleaning!
I don't have that kind of money!
Then I guess I don't have a choice. Don't worry, you girls look good. You'll be making $100,000 in no time.
Huh? I doesn't let go!
You're coming too!
No! Wait!
Huh? Are you with them too?
Hi, Hinagiku.
I was listening. You'll let them go if I pay you $100,000?
Oh, so you're paying for them, huh? Well, you do look like you could, young lady.
Yeah, that's right. So let go of them.
Who do you think you are talking like that? Come on, don't get so upset. She said she's paying up. No, That condescending attitude is unacceptable! I'll give her a lesson on how scary adults can be! That's enough! Huh? One after another!
Sagami-kun.
Hey, young man, I know you want to act cool in front of the girls, but do you understand the situation? It's too late to regret it later. We're Yakuza. You think you can do whatever you want in other people's territory? What kind of organization would be stupid enough to try that mess? Huh? Who the hell are you? Don't think you can get away with this for free! You imbecile! Figure it out with what I just said! I just told you what you think you're doing in other people's territories! The only person that would say that is someone who controls the turf around here! Huh? The Yakuza run this area? It can't be! That's right. We're the Sagami clan. What? Gee, the Sagami clan? That's the dangerous Yakuza group that controls Japan behind the scenes! By the way, the man here is the head of the Sagami clan. Don't think you can get away with this for nothing. No, that was, Hey, let's get out of here! Oh, sorry about that. I don't think he can hear anymore. What? When did that happen? We can't put the young man in danger. I just speak with my fists, not my words. Well, let's go to our office for now. No, please have mercy! Nope. You're in the same business as us, so you're gonna have to clean up your own mess. Yasu, Ryu, you guys didn't have to come out. Well, I'm sure you would have been able to handle the situation better than us, but we're the guards and we must protect you. Besides, we couldn't let a young man run amok in front of his schoolmates, could we? But you came out too late for that, didn't you? If you helped them earlier, I wouldn't have had to reveal my true identity. No, that's the thing. Ryu wanted to get ice cream because he thought it wouldn't lead up to any problems. What? You're selling me out? Isn't that what you said? Shut up, it's your fault. I understand. Yeah, so let's have a talk with Father tonight. What? Hey, Ryu! Look what you got me into! Wait, isn't it your fault? Shut up! You better get scolded with me. No, just Yasu is fine. What? Young man, that's not right! Anyways, you guys should go now. You guys are standing out too much. As for those guys, I want them to tell us everything, including their identities. Well, they're probably just lackeys in some gang or hoodlums who call themselves Yakuza. Alright, well then, excuse us. Excuse us! Yasu and Ryu took the men away as they said that. Though I'm sure one of them will come back to me and hide after I put them in the car.
Sagami-kun?
What's wrong?
Well, thanks for saving me.
Oh, no problem. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Kuroyanagi-san?
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
I didn't say anything, though. She seems to be in a panic. Are you okay?
Kyojin!
What?
That was so scary, Kyojin! I was really scared. What are you two doing?
Well, it's all right now.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Hey! What are you two doing? No, both of you, get away from him!
Kuroyanagi-san got angry when I confronted the two who were crying. Apparently, she didn't like the fact that I patted her precious friends on the head. After that, I managed to calm down the three of them and went into the coffee shop far away.
So, Sagami-kun, you were a Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm sorry I hid it from you until now.
Then how come you were being our servant? I mean, your personality was completely different.
Simply put, I wanted a peaceful life at school. But people who knew me by name would easily recognize me, so I tried to behave as if I had nothing to do with being a Yakuza. Being a servant was just the right cover for that. I subconsciously change attitudes accordingly when I deal with ordinary people like you or people related to the Yakuza.
Dual personalities.
Hey, Kaguya!
It's okay, that's basically what it is. Well, now that I've been exposed, I can't associate myself with you guys anymore. You guys are probably scared of me too, so I'll stay away from you guys.
Wait!
Kuroyanagi-san?
It's not scary. I'm not afraid. You've been kind to me since I was a first-year student, and you've helped me many times when I was in trouble. That's why I'm not scared, and I don't want to lose you either.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to feel strange to lose Kyochin after all this time. And when you saved us earlier, I didn't think you were scary. I thought you were cool.
Yeah, I agree strongly. What? You two, that's...
So you don't have to stay away from us, do you? If there were students who saw what happened today, there might be an uproar at school. But for us who know the situation inside out, there's nothing to be afraid of. It would rather hurt us if you leave.
I see. I'll take your word for it then. Thanks, all three of you.
Yeah, thanks to you too, Kyochin.
Thanks. Well, if Sagami-kun says so, it can't be helped.
You're not being honest.
Hey, it's not like that!
For some reason, Koyanagi-san got angry again. But it looks like I don't have to lose my place. And ever since then...
What? Both of you are sticking to Sagami-kun again? Get off of him!
I'm sorry, Hinagiku. I used to support you, but I can't anymore. I'm most comfortable next to Kyochin. Yeah, I agree strongly. I'm sorry, Hinagiku.
No! Get off of him!
And somehow they started fighting over me like this. This had my classmates baffled, and it seems that the peace and quiet I had before was not coming back. But these chaotic days weren't so bad either. At least it was more enjoyable than being a servant. One problem is that the people in my organization know about this harem-like situation. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. From now, I'll just punish Yasa when I get back home.
My sister and her family died in an accident? I, Tuta Ichijo, am a 27-year-old office worker. And I just got a call from the police. On this day, I lost my family members in an accident. Soon after, a wake was held.
They said the car was almost completely destroyed. They were on a family vacation when a truck slammed into them from behind, causing a pileup. The daughter was the only one who survived. It's a pity that she's the only one left. She's in the hospital now, right? Oh, it's terrible. She's still in elementary school.
My sister and her husband and daughter were on a family vacation with each other's parents. They were involved in a terrible accident when a truck driver fell asleep at the wheel and crashed into them. The only one who survived was Mana, a 4th grader. I heard that my sister was covering Mana-chan, and she protected her daughter at the cost of her own life.
Tota, are you okay?
Minami. Her name is Hazakura Minami, and she's my childhood friend. Although we haven't been keeping touch for the past few years. Yeah, I'm fine. I never thought we'd meet each other like this.
I know. To be honest, it still feels surreal. And I'm worried about Mana-chan. She's too young to lose her parents and grandparents.
Come to think of it, you were Mana-chan's homeroom teacher, weren't you? So that's how you know about Mana-chan. I knew that Minami was Mana-chan's homeroom teacher because my sister called me a long time ago and told me. My sister had been close to Minami since childhood, so she was excited, saying it was fate. I don't know how things have been going since then, but I'm sure that with Minami's personality, she was getting along well with Mana-chan.
Hey, what are you going to do about Mana?
I mean, someone has to take her in.
Do you have anyone in mind?
No. Relatives are still coming to the wake, but most of them were distant relatives. I don't even know if anyone knows Mana-chan. If it comes to it, I'll take her in.
You? Are you sure? You're raising a girl, not a boy.
If no one else takes her in, I have no choice. In the meantime, I'll have to hear how Mana-chan feels. This was devastating for me as an adult. The psychological damage to Mana-chan, who's still a child, must be immeasurable. Above all, Mana-chan's the one who's hurting the most from this accident. So, I want to respect her feelings as much as I can. What happened after that?
I'm going to live with my big brother Tota.
Mana-chan chose to live with me. And so, once Mana-chan is discharged from the hospital, I was gonna take her in. Mana-chan was miraculously uninjured. But as a precaution, she'll be hospitalized for a week to see how she progresses, and won't be living with me until then.
What? So you're really going to take care of Mana-chan?
Minami was really surprised when I told her that night. I have no choice. It's what Mana-chan wants.
No, but are you sure? Can you really raise a child?
To be honest, I only have my doubts. I've never raised a child before, so I didn't have any confidence that it'll go well. And Mana-chan just went through all of that. I had to be very sensitive, and I could only see a difficult future.
I can't help it.
What?
I'll live with you. I'll take care of Mana-chan too.
What? Why all of a sudden?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard at the wake that you might take her in. I thought it would be difficult for you to take care of Mana-chan alone, so I thought it would be best if I helped.
But you've never raised a child before, right?
What are you talking about? I'm an elementary school teacher. I'm used to dealing with children on a regular basis.
That's true. But I don't want to get you into this.
No, this is exactly the time to rely on your childhood friend. Besides, we have to think about Mana-chan first, right?
That's true. Then, I'm sorry, but can I ask for your help?
Yeah, of course. Oh, where is Mana-chan going to live? Is she going to move into your place?
No, I think I'll move into my sister's house. It would be better for Mana-chan if she didn't leave her current school and familiar home. Besides, my place is too small for the three of us.
I see. That's a relief. Then I'll move in when it's convenient for you.
Huh? You're gonna move in fully?
Yeah, I've done home visits to Mana-chan's house, but it's big enough for me to move in. Then I can save on rent, utilities, and all that stuff, so I'd like to move in if I can.
That's right. It would be difficult for her to pay rent in two places. Okay, I'll be in touch.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
We hung up the call after thanking each other. Whoa. Oh my god! Are you serious? We're gonna be living together! I never would have imagined a day like this would come! I tried to act nonchalant and not be weird, but I've liked her since we were kids. I can't help but get excited by this turn of events. However, Minami's gonna live with me for Mana-chan. If I act out of ill will, it would be bad for Minami, and more importantly, for Mana-chan. So let's hold back and not have any strange thoughts. I told myself that, but I couldn't sleep that night.
Okay, bye. Good night, Tota. I, Minami Hazakura, hung up the phone with Tota, my childhood friend. And then... Yay! Living together with Tota! I've been dreaming of living together. It'll finally come true. I was so happy I went wild on the bed. I can't help it. I've liked Tota since we were kids, but we've recently grown apart. And we get to live together now? Of course I'd be happy. But the first thing we have to think about is Mana-chan. There's no way she'd be okay after going through something like that. I have to do my best to be Mana-chan's mother. If I could get along with Tota on top of that, that would be fine with me. The only thing I'm worried about is if Mana-chan doesn't like me. It'll be okay. We have a teacher-student relationship, but Mana-chan is a good girl, so I've never scolded her too hard. I've scolded her lightly, but that much should be okay. Yes, it's gonna be okay. I told myself that and took another bath for a refresher. Yeah, it's probably going to be okay.
You're fine with this? Asking you to help me clean up the house. The next day off, I came to clean up my sister's house. Then, Minami came all the way down to help me after I told her about it.
Of course it's okay. It's also the house I'm going to live in from now on. Besides, doing all this by yourself would be too much work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I have to clean up my dad's house after this too.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay? We could hire a contractor too.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I'm more worried about Mana-chan.
Yeah, she was devastated at the funeral. Wouldn't it have been better to let her stay in the hospital instead of going to the funeral?
That's no good. It was her last chance to see her family. So I asked the hospital to let Mana-chan attend the funeral, accompanied by a nurse. It must have been painful, but I thought it would be more painful if she never sees her parents again, without knowing why.
I see. I hope Mana-chan can get back on her feet soon.
That's why I'm here for her. It's times like this when adults have to be strong.
Tota, you've always been strong. You must be going through a hard time right now, too.
Well, I just can't afford to stay down. Crying isn't going to do anybody any good. I've got Mana-chan to take care of, so I have to get myself together.
Tota, yeah, you're right. But I'm here too, so don't hesitate to rely on me.
Thanks. I'm counting on you. Then, we both worked together to organize the belongings and clean the house. A few days later.
Mrs. Hazakura is going to live here too?
That's right. The three of us will live together from now on.
Nice to meet you, Mana-chan. Yeah.
You might be nervous about living with your teacher, but Minami's a good person, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I know.
I see. That's good. I guess she's just nervous now? I can't imagine Minami being strict on them, since she loves kids so much, and I'm sure she knows her well.
Mana-chan, what do you want to eat today? I'll make you anything you want. Hamburger steak. Okay, I'll make you the most delicious one.
You think you can do it?
Yeah, at school we kept our distance as teacher and students, so we'll just have to get closer little by little.
I see. Well, let's take it easy. I only see Mana-chan once in a while too. Even though I've known her since she was a baby, it will take time for us to be like a family. Then, a little while later, come lunchtime.
Brother Tota, feed me.
For some reason, Mana-chan came onto me like this. I've never heard her say this before, but maybe she's looking for a connection after losing her family. Yeah, okay. I nodded and Mana-chan sat down on my lap. And I put the hamburger steak in Mana-chan's mouth. Here. Is it good?
Yeah.
It seems that Mana-chan likes Minami's cooking. After that, she continued to eat with relish. I can't cook, so I'm glad Minami came to live with us. And afterwards,
I'll do the dishes too.
while Minami and I were cleaning up, Mana-chan came over to help. At first, I thought it would be wrong to let a child like Mana-chan do the dishes. But since it would be worse to make her feel left out, the three of us got along and did the dishes. And that night,
Brother Tota, can I sleep with you?
Mana-chan, who was supposed to go to her room to sleep, came into my room. It seems like she doesn't want to sleep alone. Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
Mana-chan is so cute when she acts like this. But I guess her sweetness is a reflection of her loneliness. I tried to be there for her as much as possible, so she wouldn't feel lonely.
Mom, Dad, why did you leave me?
Mana-chan was crying in her sleep. She's trying her best not to show it when she's awake, but the heartbreak of losing her family was there. What could I do for her? That's all I could think about. When one day,
I wonder if I'm in the way.
Minami came saying that while Mana-chan was taking a bath. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I never said anything like that, did I?
Mana-chan acts sweet to you, but somewhat distant from me. I wondered if I was a hindrance to Mana-chan.
I wanted to be there for Mana-chan, and kept spoiling her, which made Minami feel alienated. She does her best to do household chores such as cooking and cleaning for Mana-chan, and tries to play with her, but Mana-chan's attitude towards her is certainly distant. I wonder if there's a wall since they were teacher and student. It's gonna be okay. You even said in the beginning that you just have to close the distance a little bit at a time. Don't be so anxious. Your presence is helping us a lot.
Okay, I understand.
I don't know what to do. Minami is the type of person who cares a lot about relationships after all. If I don't do something soon, the distance will grow. Thinking that, I decided to take immediate action.
What? You're not coming home, Brother Tota?
I have to go on a business trip for 3 days. Will you stay at home with Minami?
All of a sudden?
Yeah. A little problem came up, so I have to go. So you take care of Mana-chan.
Yeah.
And then I left the house.
Well, it's just the two of us now. Let's get along, okay? Yeah. Awkward. Tota, you need to think more carefully. We just talked about this the day before yesterday. Why would you leave us alone? Mana-chan might not even like me. And although I resented Tota at the time... Teacher, can I sleep with you? Mana-chan came to me while I was asleep. Hey, she doesn't dislike me as much as I thought? No. Oh, of course, let's sleep together. Thanks. Mana-chan thanked me and climbed into my bed. I was worried ever since she started avoiding me at school, so I'm glad she approached me. I'm glad. I thought Mana-chan might dislike me, so I'm happy you came. Dislike you? Why? Huh? Because you were distant from me at home and at school. That's because I get nervous when the teacher is at home, and if I act friendly at school, people would get angry at you for favoritism. That's why I tried to stay away. Mana-chan! Mana-chan, what a kind and good girl! Teacher, I can't breathe! Oh, sorry, but I'm so glad you didn't dislike me. I don't dislike you. If anything, I like you because you're so kind. Mana-chan, I like you too. Teacher, I can't breathe. I'm sorry. I was so moved that I hugged Mana-chan over and over again, which suffocated her. I apologized, and after that, we both slept together on good terms.
3 days later, I came home.
Here, Mana-chan.
You guys got along so well! I figured if I left them alone, Mana-chan and Minami would get closer, but they exceeded my imagination. What happened while I was gone?
Brother Tota, welcome home! Welcome home, Tota.
Yeah, I'm home. Well, if you two are getting along, that's all that matters. Although, I couldn't help but feel like I've lost my place a little bit. One day, half a year after the three of us started spending time together.
When are you guys going to get married?
Suddenly, Mana-chan threw a bomb into the room. What are you talking about, Mana-chan?
Yay! Yeah! Why all of a sudden? Well, because you're in a relationship, right? That's why I was wondering when you're getting married.
We're not in a relationship!
Really? But you two feel the same way, don't you?
Mana-chan points out to me, and I unintentionally look at Minami. At that moment, Minami looked at me too. It's a good opportunity. Minami,
Yes!
I've liked you since I was a kid. I want you to go out with me.
Yeah, I've always liked you too, Tota. So I'd be happy to.
I'm glad. Thanks, Minami.
Yeah, thanks to you too, Tota.
Thanks to Mana-chan, Minami and I started going out with each other. What happened after that? The three of us became like a real family. We were relieved that Mana-chan no longer cried in her sleep. But I'm sure she still has some sadness in her heart. I'm gonna do my best from now on to make my adorable niece, who's like a daughter to me, and my new girlfriend, happy.
Keigo-san, can I ask you to check these documents?
Got it, Ai-san. I'm Keigo Kusano, 27 years old. I'm an ordinary salaryman living a reasonably fulfilling life.
Oh yeah, I heard people in the department are going out for a drink today. You're joining us, right?
Oh, my girlfriend is waiting for me with a home-cooked meal at home.
I see.
I tend to go home early and refuse invitations from my coworkers.
Keigo-kun, may I have a word?
Yes? What is it, Utaka-san? Her name is Morikawa Utaka, and she's my boss. She's good at what she does, and has been a big help to me ever since I joined the company.
There's actually a favor I would like to ask you for. I'm having a dinner meeting next Friday with a client, and I was wondering if you could join me.
What? Me?
I'm sorry for the short notice. Can you make it?
Okay, so next Friday.
I'm sorry. You're the only one I can ask for this kind of thing.
No problem.
Thanks, Keigo-kun. You're so dependable. But I know you have a girlfriend, so it's not what you think it is.
Yes. Thank you for your concern. What was that all of a sudden? Oh well. And so, I was to join Utaka-san for the dinner meeting. Friday night, Utaka-san and I arrived at the restaurant.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh, here she comes! Utaka-san, please, take a seat over here. The client is Kuzuyama-san. He's very flirtatious with Utaka-san. He's after Utaka-san, isn't he? Utaka-san was being friendly while keeping her distance. I guess these are the hardships that come with being beautiful.
It's over.
Great job, Utaka-san!
Kuzuyama-san was so insistent that we go out to dinner. He has a wife and child, so I was in a bit of a bind.
I see. That's why she invited me.
I'm really glad you were here, Keigo-kun.
Oh no, I'm always happy to help.
Really? Then can I invite you out again? I actually got invited to another dinner meeting next week.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but I know you have a girlfriend, so don't get it misunderstood.
Yes. Don't worry. I won't get the wrong idea. I'm getting used to this interaction.
By the way, I didn't get to eat much earlier, so I'm pretty hungry.
Would you like to eat some ramen then? There's a good place nearby.
Yes, let's go.
Utaka-san is so cute when she acts like this. After that, Utaka-san started inviting me out more and more frequently. And one day, during lunch break, Izumi Hayashida, who joined the company at the same time as me, came over. Izumi was my closest female friend within the company.
Keigo, I want to talk to you for a second.
What is it?
Be honest. Are you in a relationship with Utaka-san?
What? What are you talking about? Her sudden jab took me by surprise. Me and Utaka-san? Why? I'd be happy to be in a relationship with such a beautiful woman, but...
It's a rumor within the girls at the company. It seems like you two have been going out together lately.
Oh, I see. That's a complete misunderstanding. I told her what had happened so far. How I wanted to help Utaka-san out since she was being courted by a client.
I see. So that's why you guys were going out together?
Well, yeah. That client won't try to force his way in to get closer with her if a male employee was nearby.
So, you're Utaka-san's helper.
Well, something like that.
But is your girlfriend okay with that? Going out with such a beautiful boss at night? Won't she get jealous or something?
Well, she has a big heart.
I would be jealous if I were her.
Right.
Alright, I know you've got Utaka-san's case, but get along with your girlfriend, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Izumi. Izumi was going to let the other female employees know that nothing was going on between Utaka-san and me. It's good to have a compatible colleague after all. I'm home. I came home to an empty apartment as usual. I don't have a girlfriend. Honestly, it pains me to have to lie about this to everyone. I didn't really have a choice, and it wasn't like I tried to make myself look better. Alright, time to work. As soon as I got home, I went over to my computer. I have a side job, which was getting very busy lately. So even if I'm invited for a drink after work, I just tell them I have a girlfriend and go straight home. The deadline's coming up, but I can't leave Utaka-san alone. I go out for dinner with Utaka-san once a week, and that was starting to get a little difficult. Well, I'm doing okay for now, but anything more on my plate, and I won't be able to finish my tasks. I just have to finish the work I've been asked to complete for now. However, one day, Kijima, my junior at the company, was holding a look of desperation on her face.
What should I do? I might not make it in time.
What's wrong, Ai-san?
Keigo-san, actually...
To summarize, it seems the update for the application we ordered from a different company may not be completed in time. The cause was on them, but we also have a collaborative campaign coming up with another company, so we couldn't afford to miss this deadline. If we don't finish in time, our company was going to take the harder hit. Ai-san has a greater sense of responsibility than most people, so she felt very guilty even though it wasn't her fault.
Keigo-san, what should I do?
Let's talk to Utaka-san first, shall we? Please don't cry, Ai-san.
But it's my responsibility if we don't make this in time.
Don't worry, it's not your fault, okay? We talked to Utaka-san about it.
What's the cause of not being able to finish this in time?
Apparently, the staff member in charge of the project was hospitalized. The person who took over is also in trouble.
I see. I guess we'll just have to wait until the last minute. I do have one thing in mind.
What? Really?
Yeah. I've been getting to know the manager there recently.
What? That can't be.
Yeah. Kuzuyama-san from the other day. They used to handle app updates, so I could ask them to do it.
I don't know about that.
I understand what you're trying to say, Keigo-kun, but it's the only way.
No, but that's... Our company was in a pinch. The only way to make this work was to ask the person Utaka-san didn't want to deal with. I don't know if he'll agree to it, but if we ask... I have a bad feeling about this. Above all, I was worried about Utaka-san's dark expression, even if it was to get out of a pinch. Speaking of things I could do... Utaka-san, can I go over to that company?
Huh? What are you going to do?
In short, we need someone who understands the details of our campaign and the programming of the application, right?
That's right.
I actually have knowledge on programming. I might be able to do something about it.
Really? But just having knowledge isn't enough.
Well, if it doesn't work, let's just give up and think of something else.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
Morikawa-san and I went to the company that was in charge of updating our apps. Oh no, I'm sorry! I'm sorry for the trouble we caused you!
No, we're sorry for coming in all of a sudden.
We're hoping we can make it in time as well, but... I see. I understand.
What? What do you mean you understand?
Well, whoever put this program together is truly incredible. He must have craftsman-like qualities with a strong work ethic. Yes, he was a little stubborn at times, but he was one of our best. You know, I'm very sorry to do this, but would you mind if I tinker with this program? What? Yes. I'll tell him that, of course. Also, can I borrow another computer? Okay, but what are you going to do? I felt bad for the programmer as I started changing the specs.
What? 2 devices at the same time?
Multitasking? I might make it a little messy. I'm sorry. I'd like to leave for home to do the rest of the work. Do you mind if I bring the data back? Yes, by all means. How incredible! Oh no, it's nothing compared to someone who does this full-time.
Keigo-kun, may I have a word? How are you able to do this?
I didn't tell you, but I program on the side.
On the side? So that's why you looked like you were used to it.
Well, it's just for a little extra cash, but...
If you're willing to take over, I'll tell the company to pay you extra. Then you can apply for special leave. We'll do something about the work you're holding over here.
What? But who's going to take over my job? At that moment, the phone rang. It was Izumi and Ai-san.
I heard, Keigo. You're gonna do something about the app? Keigo-san! I also heard from Morikawa-san on the phone just now.
Ai-san, are you crying?
I'm not crying. Leave the rest to us. We'll take over your work, Keigo. We'll do our best. Thank you, Keigo-san.
I see. Well, good luck to both of you. Now one concern was gone. I rushed home to finish updating the app with the 3 days of paid leave. And 4 days later, I managed to complete it.
It's amazing. It's really done.
I played around with it, and it looks like there's no problems. This will work.
Thank you, Keigo-san.
I managed to get it done in time. But there might be some bugs, so please, have them check.
Wait, Keigo. You look pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, no problem.
You can go home today, so come back when you're feeling better, okay?
I went home in a daze. I must have been a little too reckless. Having lost a lot of sleep, I collapsed in the hallway as soon as I got home. Oh man, I still have work to do. Next thing I know, I woke up beneath a familiar ceiling. I was sleeping in the hallway, but before I knew it, I was sleeping on a futon. And there's a nice smell wafting from the kitchen, and there's someone here. I see. My fantasy has finally materialized, and my imaginary girlfriend has appeared.
Oh, you're up, Keigo?
Izumi? Why are you in my apartment?
Because you left your wallet. I came to give it to you. Then I found you lying in the hallway, so I put a futon on the floor and carried you in. And now I'm cooking dinner.
I see. Sorry for worrying you.
Well, anyways, you were lying to us, weren't you?
Huh? What lie?
You lied about having a girlfriend, didn't you?
Huh? What? How did you know it was a lie?
Because this room is totally devoid of women. I can tell.
Oh, sorry about that, too. I just wanted an excuse to get home early so I could get some extra work done.
That's what I thought.
You knew?
How many years do you think I've been working with you? But I'm not mad at you for lying to me. Well, to be honest, when I was a student, I lied about having a boyfriend too, so... I was more concerned about you collapsing from overworking. You should at least tell the truth to me.
I'm sorry, Izumi.
Well, from now on, you can make your lies come true, right?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you go out with me, it won't be a problem.
Wait, so that means...
It means I like you, Keigo.
Wait a minute. Even if you say that out of the blue...
I've waited 5 years already. I won't wait. I can't wait.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll cook you a delicious meal every day so that you won't collapse.
How homey... No, that's not what I mean! And just then, the doorbell rang, and I was able to escape from Izumi. Huh? Ai-san?
Keigo-san, I'm sorry for barging in so suddenly. Your girlfriend's home, isn't she? I didn't get a chance to thank you properly, so I thought I'd give this to you.
Thanks for coming all the way here. Alright then, I'm in the middle of something, so it...
You're in the middle of something? I'm sorry.
What? Did you misunderstand me just now?
No, I didn't. Not at all.
Then Utaka-san arrived at the same time.
What? Why is Ai-chan here?
Utaka-san?
Is Keigo-kun's girlfriend?
No, I just got here too. I'm not his girlfriend, and Keigo-san was having fun with his girlfriend just now.
Hey, Ai-san! That's completely a misunderstanding!
Wait a minute, Keigo-kun. Are you and your girlfriend about to multitask with Ai-san?
What's that supposed to mean?
Keigo, what's up with all the noise? Wait, Utaka-san and Ai-chan? Keigo-san's girlfriend was Izumi-san?
What were you doing in an apron?
I was cooking.
And all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. As I was able to calm them down to have a talk...
What? So the reason why you said you had a girlfriend?
Was just an excuse to go home early?
I'm sorry, it's sad to say it myself, but I don't have a girlfriend. I apologized for lying and somehow cleared up the misunderstanding. However...
Then can I be a candidate for your girlfriend?
What? Even you, Ai-san?
Does that mean Izumi-san confessed her feelings too? So Ai-chan likes Keigo after all. That reminds me of how you've always been curious about Keigo-kun's girlfriend ever since you joined the company. Of course I would be curious. Keigo-san is so kind and dependable. But I gave up because I thought he had a girlfriend. But if there is a chance, I would like to go for it. I knew it was a lie from the beginning. I was waiting for Keigo to tell me the truth.
So, now I know that you both like Keigo-kun.
You say that, Utaka-san, but aren't you interested in Keigo-kun as well?
Well, Keigo-kun's handsome and seems like he could protect me.
Well, that's the same reason for me as well.
This is very uncomfortable. This is my room, right? 3 beautiful girls in the company confessed their feelings for me, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. All 3 of them are very nice people. I wonder what will happen next.
I will follow you anywhere, Keigo-san. I'm the one you're most comfortable with, Keigo.
I simply fell in love with you, Keigo-kun.
I can't choose. Speaking of what happened after their furious approach...
Oh, I see. If Keigo-kun can handle 2 computers at once, that means he can handle 3 people at the same time.
I didn't think of that.
No way! Let me have a good rest today. All 3 of them have been buggy, and I seem to be the cause. Somebody, a good engineer, help!
Phew! Finally! I'm done with my work for today. Man, this job was a tough one. My name is Kazushi Soma, 23 years old. I'm just an ordinary freelance IT engineer. After high school, I worked for a small IT company, and 3 years later, started working as a freelancer. Work has been steady recently, and I've been getting bigger projects, which is great.
Hey, Kazushi, stop messing around. Why aren't you working?
This is Ami Soma. She's my sister, and she's a year older than me. She says whatever she wants to me. Oh, I didn't know you were here. I'm done with work, so I can do whatever I want.
Oh, really now?
Why are you giving me that look? I sense something bad.
You want to help me out a little with my work? I'll pay ya.
Isn't your job like dormitory supervisor for high school kids? What the heck do you expect me to do there?
Ugh, in fact, it can actually be so tough that people end up quitting as soon as they start. Oh,
Okay, well, that doesn't exactly make me want to work there anymore. And besides, an all-boys dorm must stink of sweat and everything. Nuh-uh, I'm not doing it.
don't worry about that. It's not that bad. It doesn't smell that bad.
Really? That's not what I had in mind.
Yeah, if anything, it'll probably smell more of deodorants.
All right. Okay. I guess when I was in high school, I took showers as soon as I got home, so I didn't need to use any of that stuff.
Yeah, I heard some people can be like that. Anyway, going back to what I was asking you, so are you in or not?
Huh? Did you actually think that I was gonna say yes after what we just talked about? Heck no!
Look, then how about this? If you give me a hand, then I'll introduce you to some girls. You're still single, right? Don't you think it's a sweet deal?
Hey! Don't just assume that I'm single!
Okay, well then answer me. Do you have a girlfriend?
Well, no. I mean, I just happen to not have one right now.
Look, if you're gonna regret it afterwards, you might as well just drop your ego and not say stuff like that.
Ugh, whatever. So what? If I help you out, then are you really going to introduce me to some girls?
Yeah, what did I just tell you? Leave it to me, I gotcha.
Fine, if you say so. You look like you need some help, so I guess I'll do it this time.
Yes! Oh, you're so easily swayed.
Since then, all I've been told is the address for the dorm, the next day. This is where the address is. It should be somewhere here, right? I don't recall there being any boys' school, let alone a normal co-ed school around here. I wonder what kind of dorm I'm going to be working at.
Hey, Kazushi, over here! Over here!
Hey, sis, wait! Isn't this...
Yep, that's right. Welcome to the dorms for Suzuka High School.
Huh? What the heck? How do you expect me to work in a dorm for all girls?
Oh, come on, what's the big deal? So what if it's a dorm for girls only? It's the same as a dorm for all boys, no?
What do you mean? No way! Boys aren't even allowed in girls' dorms, right? Don't they have strict rules?
What are you expecting from an all-girls dorm? I think you've got the wrong kind of standards in your head. The staff here are all women, but there are other men who come in here too, you know? Like the AC guys. They come to fix them here, and they're men, right?
Yeah, maybe, but anyway, no. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Nuh-uh, don't think that you can run away that easily. Come on, we're about to get really busy soon, so just come inside with me.
Man, you gotta be kidding me. Are you for real? After that, I was practically forced to enter the all-girls dorm. Oh my god! What the heck is that smell?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This place doesn't smell like sweat or anything, but it's full of deodorant sprays and skincare products, etc.
I bet you didn't tell me that on purpose.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
So then, I was made to clean the common area and prepare for dinner and worked my ass off without any breaks. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This is so tiring.
Kazushi, you're doing a pretty good job, just as I thought.
Man, you always use people like this?
Oh, you think so? But thanks to that, I've also learned how to cook and clean, so isn't that great at least?
Yeah. I mean, you never used to clean the house, let alone your own bedroom. You made me do everything instead.
That was a long time ago.
Hey, I'm back! What's for dinner tonight?
Hey you, welcome home. Dinner tonight is fried chicken.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. Ah! Who the hell is that?
We're short in staff, so he's kindly helping us out here.
Soma-san, what are you thinking? This is an all-girls school.
There's nothing for you guys to worry about. He's harmless.
Hey, why'd you say it like that?
But he's not useless. He can do all the housework around here.
Well, I did notice how this place looks cleaner than usual.
He is just here to fill in temporarily until we find someone else. Actually, you better start memorizing everyone's names here. Let me introduce you guys. This is Mitsuki Mitsuishi. She's in her final year of high school and she's the captain of the basketball club. And this is Nanao Ninomiya. She's in her second to last year of high school and she's a regular team player. Their basketball team is really strong and they've competed in national competitions too.
Oh, I know how strong you guys are. Everyone knows that. Well, I guess I'll be helping you guys out for a while, so looking forward to it.
Okay, well, if you say so, Ami. But it's not like I've accepted you or this situation here. Yeah, right?
Now, 2 weeks have gone by since I started helping out with the cleaning and doing all the random work at the dorm. They've been very wary of me all this time.
Hey, Kazushi, it's a bit early still, but you should take your lunch break now.
Okay, I guess I'll work on my actual job over lunch then.
All right. You're so lucky that you can do your job anywhere you want as long as you have your laptop, huh?
Yeah, it's like the best thing about my job. 40 minutes later. Okay, I'm pretty much done with the explanation materials for my client now. This should be fine. I still have more time, but I guess I can get off my lunch break early. Oh, Mitsushi-san and Ichinose-san. I didn't see you guys there.
Yeah, we've been here for a while. I didn't know you knew Ichinose.
Yori Ichinose. I think she's the only regular team member in grade 10. Yeah, I kinda have a photographic memory. I've remembered everyone's names here, not just the staff, but all of you guys. So if you guys lose anything, I know exactly who to return things to.
You remembered all our names in just 2 weeks?
That's actually really creepy.
Well, that's very straightforward of you to say so.
Anyway, what were you doing on your laptop? Were you procrastinating?
Oh, yeah. You mentioned you guys had been there for a while, huh? I was on my lunch break, so it's not technically procrastinating.
But you actually brought a laptop with you here? What were you doing on it? You weren't secretly recording us on video. Or on audio. Or anything, were you?
No! I was working! As in, my main job! I'm actually an IT engineer. That's my main job. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want you guys to think I was lazy or that I'm not motivated to work here.
Oh, right. I assumed you were unemployed and that your sister was being nice by hiring you to work here.
Sorry, I actually thought the same thing about you too.
Well, it's not like my sister told them about me, so I guess I can't blame them for thinking like that. Well, I won't be working like that here unless it's during my lunch break. So don't worry about that, okay? I'm fully focused on this job otherwise. Oh, also, if you want me to clean something or have specific dishes you want me to cook for you guys, just let me know, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright then. I'm going to go upstairs and do the cleaning there now. So, see you guys around.
Soma-san looks like he's actually a nice person.
Yeah, I suppose so.
For some reason, ever since I spoke to Mitsushi-san and Ichinose-san, everyone at the dorm started to treat me better. But Ninomiya-san was the only one who was still harsh on me. Maybe I really gave a bad first impression.
Hey Kazushi, I just got a call from Mitsuishi-san and she wants her basketball shoes.
Oh, she's a bit ditzier than I thought. Are you gonna bring them over to her then?
No, you can go instead.
No way! I don't want to go inside an all-girls gymnasium! They'll take it the wrong way and report me to the cops or something!
And don't worry about that. I've already told the security at the office that a guy will be going there anyway. It might be nostalgic and fun to see inside a gymnasium in a school too, right?
Right, I guess so, but... And just like that, I was persuaded to go to the gymnasium.
Oh, are you the one who brought me my basketball shoes?
Yeah, my sister was a bit busy.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for this.
Okay, then I'll be heading back. OMG! The ball! Are you hurt? Are you okay? Oh, sorry. The ball was about to hit you from behind, so...
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Why are you apologizing?
Well, I mean, you were grabbed by a guy you don't even like, so I just thought that you would hate that.
No. You were just protecting me. I'd never think like that. And besides, I was a bit weary of you at first, but now... Anyway, you've got quite a good catch there.
Yeah, I played a bit of basketball in high school, actually. But I haven't played at all since I started work and got really busy with it.
So, is it true when they say that when you start working, you can't do what you want as much?
Well, I don't really believe that. I think if you really wanted to, and plan it properly, you can. Something...
Okay. So I take it you just didn't really want to play then?
Something like that. Anyway, my work is done here, so I better go back.
Okay, thanks again!
I went back to the dorms after that and started prepping for dinner. Two of the girls aren't here yet, and dinner's ready. In the end, both Mitsushi-san and Niyomiya-san never showed up for dinner in time.
Thank you for the meal.
Oh, hey, Ichinoshi-san. Have you seen Mitsushi-san and Niyomiya-san around anywhere?
Actually, Ninomiya-san injured herself during practice and she's at the hospital now. And Mitsuishi-san's the captain, so she went with her.
Oh, right. That would make sense. An injury, huh? I guess injuries always come with the territory when you're playing sports. Then, in that case, could you tell them that the dinners are in the big fridge in the kitchen here? If you let them know now, it might save them from having to eat out tonight.
Oh, that's so considerate of you to think about that. Yeah, I'll let them know then. Usually, if you can't eat in time, then that's it. It's your own fault.
Nah, I mean, they'll be starving, especially after practice. And it'll be expensive to eat out, so you might as well eat here, right?
Yeah, but I just think that it's nice that you can even think for them like that.
You think so? I waited for about 30 minutes after that, but neither of them showed up. Not even by the time I left. I wonder if they're okay, but there's not much I can do, so I might as well go home now.
Oh, Soma-san, Ichinose called me. Thank you for leaving us our dinners.
Yeah, no worries. More importantly, Ninomiya-san, are you okay? Don't worry about it, Mitsushi-san.
Yep. Nothing here for you to be worried about. Hey, Ninomiya, don't you think that was a bit rude?
Don't worry about it, Mitsushi-san. I left both of your dinners in the big fridge in the kitchen, so just heat it up in the microwave and eat it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I'm off now. So, it looks like they're both heading towards the canteen. But I can also hear them argue. Maybe I should stay here and see what's going on instead of going back home.
Like I said to you, Ninomiya, I can't allow you to join the practices for at least 2 weeks, okay? No way. I'll be fine in like 3 days. This is nothing. No, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What if it gets worse? No, you're just exaggerating. This really is nothing. It's no big deal.
Hey, Ninomiya-san? I know I shouldn't be intervening, but can I just say something here?
Oh, you're still here? Stop eavesdropping on our conversation. It's private.
Sorry that I overheard you guys. And I know this is none of my business, but hear me out.
No, you're also probably going to tell me to stay out of practice until I get better, right?
I was actually going to suggest that it's probably better for you to stop running in that. But I wasn't going to stop you from going to your practices.
Huh? Soma-san, what are you trying to say here? The doctor said absolutely no to any kind of practice for a good 2 weeks!
Yeah, there's a lot more that you can do in practice that doesn't require moving your legs. You can observe the practice more or watch professional players and learn from them. That's just as good. I know what you're saying. But if I'm watching them, then I know that would make me want to get on the court and play so badly. So I actually used to play basketball in high school, and I was the captain of my team too. We competed in nationwide tournaments and everything.
Really?
Yeah, but in the year of my high school, I injured myself and couldn't compete in the winter tournament. I knew about my injury that summer, but I was so desperate for us to win, so I pretended that it wasn't there and kept practicing. But because of that, right before the winter tournament, I was diagnosed with a stress fracture on my lower back. And since me, the captain, was crippled like that, we lost.
Oh, right. Is that why you quit the basketball team?
Yeah, I even quit the idea of going off to college and found a job instead. I don't want the same thing to happen to you, Naomi-san. That's why I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
Soma-san.
And I also feel like you're the type of person who gets so stoic and aggressive when it comes to your practices. So, in my opinion, I think you should just give your body a rest and use this time to train the mental side of things a bit more, because that's just as important too. You can just go back to your practices once you've fully recovered anyway. What's the rush?
Okay, well, that last thing you said there was unnecessary, but I got it. I understand. But don't get me wrong here. I'm not going to rest just because I want to listen to you. I just think that what you said was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, well, my leg's hurting, so I'm going to bed now.
She left without eating her dinner, but I guess it looks like she's going to focus on recovering now. So, at least that's good.
Soma-san, thanks for that. That was nice of you to help me persuade her to stay out of practices and rest for a while. That was meant to be my job, so this is a bit embarrassing.
Nah, that just came from my heart. I felt like I had to say those things to her. Besides, sometimes you just don't want to hear what someone so close to you says. I used to be like that too before.
That's nice of you to say so. Sorry for being so rude to you this afternoon. I just assumed that you got bored of basketball once you started working. I really had no idea about the injury.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm totally recovered now and nothing's wrong with me.
I'm glad to hear that. If you want, do you want to play street basketball sometime soon?
With me?
Well, who else are we talking about here?
Well, I don't think it's gonna look right if I hang out with a high school kid. That's kinda crossing the line, don't you think?
You're only 23, right? We're only 5 years apart.
I mean, I know I'm not in my 40s or anything, but it's different if you think about an 18-year-old with a 23-year-old, don't you think?
Why do you care so much about what other people think? Don't worry, I just want to see you play basketball, that's all. You looked so cool when you caught that ball from behind when it was about to hit me, and I want to see that again.
Okay, fine. Maybe we can figure out a date soon then.
Yeah, you have to promise me, okay?
So in the end, I caved in and we decided to play on the courts together. Dinner time on the following day.
Soma-san, I have a question. How did you practice basketball when you were in high school?
How did I practice? Well, how can I answer that? In my days, it was all about how fast you can run, so I don't think that I can help you at all.
What? You're the one who told me to learn off of other players, so that's why I asked you.
Yeah, but don't ask me. I haven't played in more than 5 years. You're better off asking your coach or Mitsushi-san or someone like that.
Well, of course I'll ask those two too. But what's wrong with asking you?
Okay, I mean, if there's anything I can do, I'd love to help, but...
You just said anything, right? Okay, then how about this? Once my leg gets better, let's play on the courts.
What? How did it come to that?
Because you said before that you competed on a national level, right? I know you've been away from basketball for a while, but I thought it'd still be good for me to learn off of you.
All right, then I guess so. Then why don't we play at the same time when Mitsushi-san and I are gonna play? I guess this is better than playing one-on-one basketball with a high school girl.
What? Why is she included in this?
Oh, we promised to play street basketball yesterday, so...
Hey, Mitsuishi-senpai, why did you go and say that you'll play basketball with Soma-san? Why can't I? What's it to you? And you're one to talk. You were being so mean to him just yesterday, and what? Have you suddenly had a change of heart?
Well, how could I be mean to someone who cares so much about my injury? Of course I like him more than I used to. He's kind and caring and can play basketball. He even has a proper job as an engineer. How great is that?
Oh, thanks. No one has ever complimented me like that straight to my face. This is probably the first time this has ever happened. Ugh. I was the one who laid eyes on him first. Damn it!
Are you guys going to play street basketball with just the three of you?
No, not the three of us, just the two of us, Ichinose.
Mitsushi-senpai, who said you could jump on the bandwagon?
There. No fighting, please.
Why don't the three of us just go and have fun together? What's wrong with that? Yeah, exactly, and calm down. But since this seems like a fun opportunity, why not make it the four of us instead of the three? Isn't it better that way? We can play 2 against 2.
Huh? I guess that's true.
Well, now it looks like you guys gave me no choice but for me to join as well.
Ichinose, don't jump on the bandwagon too!
Oh, come on, it's fine.
No, it's not!
I think it's a good thing that the girls here have started to accept me working here. But at this point, I still had no idea that this was going to turn into some weird love triangle. Or should I say, love square.
My parents remarried, and I have a sister-in-law who's like a little brother. Her name is Akira, and we have the same interests, so we always spend time together.
I'm off, brother. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Akira and his friend Hinata recently started working as shrine maidens. It's a shrine with a power spot that gets featured on TV and attracts a lot of visitors. The number of male visitors increased dramatically ever since those two started working there. Well, I can see why. So it became customary for me to pick up Akira and her friend. When they try to go home, a group of fans surround them, so I act as their bodyguard. I mean, since when have shrine maidens become idols? I head toward the shrine with these thoughts in mind.
Wait, Majima-kun?
Ah, Hoshino-san, what a coincidence! She's my classmate, Chika Hoshino. She's bright, pure-hearted, and earnest. She's the idol of our class.
Where are you going?
I'm picking up my sister who works part-time at the shrine.
Oh, you're really sweet, Majima-kun.
Well, I think it's pretty normal. Oh yeah, Kozei's sister, Hinata, works there too.
Kosei-kun?
Huh? What's wrong? Oh no! Did I step on some kind of landmine?
Kosei-kun. Kosei-kun.
Oh, this isn't good. In fact, Hoshino likes my friend Kozei. But he isn't interested at all. They seem to be friends, but he's clearly not interested in her. Kosei's handsome and popular, but he doesn't want a girlfriend.
Can you listen to me? It's about Kosei-kun.
I'm listening, and you're really close.
I invited him out, but he said he couldn't because he had plans to sleep.
A handsome blonde guy? Go out with her once in a while. Kozei keeps rejecting Hoshino. He tells her to give up and move on out of kindness, but that's just too cold. On the other hand, Hoshino doesn't want to give up. I envy Kozei for being so well-liked.
Thanks, Majima-kun. I feel so much better now that I've talked to you about it.
See you at school, Hoshino-san. After Hoshino-san left, I sighed heavily. I don't mean to interfere in other people's love life, but from my point of view, they're both the same. But I had a liking for Hoshino, who was devoted and earnest. I can imagine Hoshino-san getting along well with Kozei, who's a complicated person. As a friend, I'm also worried about Kozei's unwillingness to get close with other people. If they went out, I'm sure they would get along.
Brother, there you are, over here. Thank you for coming again, Ryoto-senpai.
Akira, Hinata-chan, good work today. Well, it's not like I can talk to them about my problems.
Sorry. Wait a minute, we're almost done. Sorry, Ryoto-senpai.
No problem. I'll go pray while I wait. I can understand why there's so many visitors after seeing these two in their outfits. But still, I'm curious about Kosei and Hoshino-san. I hope things will work out for them. Might as well ask help from the gods.
Huh? Brother? What could he be praying for so passionately?
I hope the romance goes well.
What? Praying for love? With who?
I know praying is the easy thing to do when you're in trouble. They say gods help those who do their best. I'll do what I can for now. On the way home that day, Akira-chan, take a picture with me! Nada-chan, let's go for dinner!
Whoa! Brother! Ryota-senpai!
Hey, stop bothering him! Stay away! There's the brother with the sissy complex. Who has a sissy complex? You want me to call you Big Brother too? Is that supposed to be a threat?
Oh, brother! Ryota-senpai!
It's okay, you two, just stay behind me. You're just trying to make him like you. You're not even Hanada's big brother anyway. What? The descent of the handsome brother? My eyes! My eyes! Hanada's brother, Kosei Uda, was here before I knew it.
Big brother? Why are you here? I was just so happy that you came. Oh, thank you, Ryota-senpai. Big brother, Ueda-senpai just took your spotlight.
Don't tell me, it's gonna make me sad. See that? The Kosei Uda quality. Heroes and handsome men show up late. Akira and I got away from the fans and headed back home.
Why don't you try to make a cool appearance like Ueda-senpai?
Don't be foolish, I'm not that handsome. An NPC is just an NPC after all.
I think you're pretty handsome.
Even if you do, those fans wouldn't think the same, would they?
If that's the case, why don't we just say we're dating?
That would be the same as lying in front of God.
I'm sure God will forgive you with a thumbs up with those kinds of lies.
Is God that lenient?
Or we could actually start dating?
We're siblings!
We're step-siblings, so there's no problem. I'm joking. I'm not trying to cause you trouble.
I see. It's troubling how cute Akira is. I can never tell her this, but sometimes I can't see her as my sister.
By the way, what were you praying for so passionately?
It's nothing.
Really? Then, what's that bag in your hand? It's a good luck charm, isn't it?
This is just a little present.
Hey, who's it for? Hey!
It's for a classmate.
Huh? Is it a boy or a girl?
Don't ask. And just like that, we were doing our usual thing. The next day at school, I got a hold of Hoshino-san.
Majima-kun, what is it?
I wanted to give you this.
Is this a good luck charm?
It's a good luck charm from the place my sister works part-time. It's supposed to be really effective for fulfilling romance. Wait, why are you crying?
Because you're being so nice to me, Majima-kun.
Oh, to be honest, all I did was leave it up to God since I don't have the power to do anything. I thought that was the end of it, but she suddenly grabbed my hand.
Please, Majima-kun, help me make things work with Kosei-kun.
What? But I can't…
Please?
Huh? However, all she wanted me to do was give her advice on Kosei. Hoshino-san is a straight shooter. She tries to do everything by herself. This is her way of being considerate so things don't get complicated between Kosei and I. This makes me want to support her and hope things work out with Kosei.
I, Akira Himeno, have a bit of a problem. I couldn't ask my brother yesterday after all. I wonder who he wants to be in a relationship with. Who's he giving that good luck charm to? What's wrong, Akira? Hinata-chan. It's about my brother. I talked to Hinata-chan about my brother. About him praying for love. About the present. Of course, I didn't tell her that I like my brother. I see. So, you're interested in Ryota-senpai? What? That's not what I meant! At all! I understand that feeling. What? You're interested in Ueda-senpai too? Wouldn't it be worrisome if your brother had a boyfriend? My brother's a total mess at home. I'm not even sure if he could take care of a girl in the first place. Oh, that's what she means. Would you not like it if your brother started dating? Yeah. I like spending time with my brother. We spend every day together, and I feel comfortable and happy when I'm with him. I wonder if he'll treat me the same if he does get a girlfriend. Don't worry, I'm sure things will stay the same between you and Ryota-senpai. I don't know. Stay the same, huh? I didn't really like the idea of things staying the same. To be looked at as a sister forever. If you're worried, you need to take action. You need to talk to Ryota-senpai about what's on your mind. Take action? Wouldn't he dislike me if I do that? Don't worry, Ryota-senpai would never dislike you. I wonder if my brother likes me. I'm sure he does. Our definition of like is probably different. But like Hinata-chan said, if I don't take action, nothing was going to change. Okay, I'm going to see my brother now. Do you want me to come with you? Yeah, please. And so, I decided to tell my brother about how I felt. I like him. And I mean that in a romantic sense. I might cause trouble. I might make him hate me. And things might change for the worse. But if I don't tell him, he'll never get the message. I need to tell him how I feel before someone takes him away. Brother, I like you.
Shall we go out then?
Wait, what? My brother was being asked out, and he even said yes. Wait.
What? Akira and Hinata-chan? What's going on? Wait!
What's wrong? Why are you being asked out? What? No, Akira, you shouldn't interrupt them.
Akira, you seem to have misunderstood something.
Ah, Akira-chan. Are you Ryota's sister by any chance?
Yeah?
Cute! I wish I had a sister like Akira-chan. I'm not calling you stepsister. What? Oh, yeah. Chika's fine.
Akira, maybe you misunderstood. Hoshino-san and I are just classmates.
What? Didn't she just ask you out?
No, this is just practice.
Practice to ask someone out?
I introduced Hoshino-san to Akira and Hinata-chan.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chika Hoshino.
Hoshino-san has a crush on someone right now. And I was helping her practice her confession because she gets nervous.
I see. So that's what this is about.
And the guy Hoshino-san likes is...
Wait.
Huh? Wait? Is this a recent fad?
Hinata-chan is Kose-kun's sister, right?
Yeah, and?
It's kind of awkward, so keep it a secret.
Huh? It took a while, as you can see, but I'm glad the misunderstanding was cleared up somehow. Akira-chan was concerned about the good luck charm. But when I told her I gave it to Hoshino-san, she was convinced.
So, don't worry. I'm not gonna take your brother away from you, Akira-chan. I see. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Wait, Akira-chan's so cute! Whoa! You're lucky, Majima-kun. You have such a cute little sister. Oh, brother.
I'm really glad you're my sister, Akira. We just laze around together every day, but it's comfortable and fun.
What, brother, does that mean?
I'm a little sad to think Akira is finding a boyfriend and not giving me attention.
No, I'm not gonna get a boyfriend.
What? Oh, really?
I'll always be with you, brother. You're so loved. How nice those two are so close to each other. I wish I could be spoiled by my brother like I was in the past. What's wrong, Hinata-chan? What? Nothing.
On the way home that day. That's right. Akira, I'll give you this.
Huh? A good luck charm? Is this for me?
Yeah, I couldn't give it to you yesterday, but I actually bought one for you too.
What kind of good luck charm is this?
You'll have to open and see. Well, it's like a wish from me to you.
A wish from you?
Since you're a little bit clumsy like you were today, I think it would be a good idea for you to carry that with you. If it's not too much trouble, just keep it with you.
Okay. Thanks, brother.
Inside the bag is a good luck charm for traffic safety, wishing that you won't get into an accident.
And when I got home and opened the bag in my room, what? This is a good luck charm for safe delivery. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What? This is your wish for me? Does this mean he doesn't want me to misunderstand him because he already likes me? Is that what he meant by clumsy? He wants to have a baby with me as soon as possible. No. That's what I want. I won't let you sleep tonight, Oni-chan.
What? What are you doing in someone's bed, Akira?
I'm here to make your wish come true.
Wait! Akira-san? And well, it was a complete disaster. Was this a blessing? By the way, it's what happened with Hoshino-san and Kosei after that.
I think you're a wonderful person, Kosei-kun.
Oh, thanks.
What am I doing praising him?
They seem to be getting along well. The spring of my sophomore year of high school. Our high school was in the middle of a big event next to the Culture Festival. Come on! I was also excited just like everyone else. Don't let your guard down just because she's not on the baseball team! He used to be in baseball! Outfielders, get back! Oh, outfield, back! He hits it farther than the baseball players! How athletic is this guy? Great job, Yuki! Look at the ex-baseball player! You know I got this. I quit because of an injury, though. I was totally feeling it and felt like I could make a recovery to the baseball team. Well, there is the active baseball players. We only have a single ex-baseball player. Damn! You guys really know how to bring someone up and then back down, huh? Yeah, I didn't expect the senior girls to be out playing too, though. When you looked at the dugouts, there were a lot of people who were just as rowdy as us. During this tournament, the senior year girls softball team were playing. We can see the class's strong girls play now. That's pretty tough, though. I didn't feel like continuing on with the tournament. We had no involvement with the seniors. In other words, there was no way that we could get closer to them. All right, let's hurry up and lose so we can watch the girls' team play. Yeah! They don't want to play at all. Can't be helped, they're boys. Apparently, the junior girls' basketball team have lost. We're bored and I wanted to see something nice, so I decided to go watch the girls' softball team play. Phew, look at that jiggle. Sports can be so beautiful. Serious exercising can be so great. It's healthy, and I won't say exactly what's so nice about it. People are gonna say something if I sit here and oogle. But there is this one girl who is seriously good. A beautiful brunette pitches the ball. You could tell from afar that she is beautiful and has a beautiful pitching form. I was drawn to her. She must be experienced. Strike!
Hell yeah!
And her voice was something out of a fairy tale. I'm sure that team will win for sure. There doesn't seem to be many girls who are good at baseball, and the opposing team hasn't scored at all. I'm seriously so happy to have seen her. For some reason, our whole team seems to have lost our morale and lost, but I'm happy. Oh well, I'm gonna go with my team to hang out now. Then I left the girls' game. After class from the baseball tournament, I was gonna give some homework to a classmate who was sick. I thought it wasn't fair, but I was headed to my classmate's house. Oh, this sucks. If I had just thrown out rock instead of paper, I wouldn't have lost to all 10 of my classmates. It's pretty amazing that all of them had scissors now that I think about it. I'm just gonna go home real quick and fanboy over some girls. It was at that moment, I saw someone under the bridge. It was some girl who was softball pitching the ball onto the wall perfectly to have it bounce back. What perfect form! I stopped to look because, oh hey, it's Miss Kiyamoto. Miyami Kiyamoto. She's a senior and according to my sources, she's in the softball club team. She's a beautiful brunette and just beautiful in general. She's pretty popular at school for her looks, but
What the hell are you looking at?
she's apparently really cold. If she doesn't like you or isn't interested in you, she's pretty rude. That's also only limited to the opposite gender, so men were pretty sad about it, naturally.
Don't ignore me!
However, she was still beautiful. I just couldn't stop staring.
Hey!
Oh crap! How did she notice me from so far away? I don't think I was staring that hard.
You're grossing me out with how much you're staring.
Man, you gotta be careful who you oogle. I don't want to get yelled at for this. It's time to bail.
Why are you coming over here?
Oh crap! My body just moved on its own. Men just live to see nice things.
You're seriously grossing me out.
You're seriously really good at that.
Don't act like you know anything about anything.
She ignored me and started pitching practice again. She looked very serious.
You don't know anything.
I mean, that's true. I feel like you could swing more, though. She looked at me like she was surprised. No, I'm just saying, like, your shoulder is pretty flexible, so you should move your shoulder out more, you know? It's not like baseball, so the ball won't go fast.
You...
Oh, sorry. Crap, I said something I shouldn't have. I'm sure she'll be annoyed considering some random guy is giving her advice. This was the wrong thing to do.
Tell me.
Huh?
Tell me more.
Sure. I thought she'd be more upset, but she asked me for more advice. She was clearly not entertained by this, but wanted to know more. I think it's because you're flexing too hard. You throw with your arm after you release a ball. Like this. I picked up a ball and tossed it to the wall. The important thing was to twist your wrist as soon as you let go of the ball. If you toss like you're trying to hit your waist with your arm, you'll throw the ball fast. Crap, I shouldn't be doing this in sneakers. I looked up at my torn up sneakers and was slightly upset. I really liked these shoes. Anyways, it's not like I'm great either. I'm just another guy, so don't even think much of it. Even though I said something about how she could fix her form, I'm still just a random guy. I'm sure the active players were more informed than I was. Are you okay?
How are you able to throw so well? If you're in the baseball club, you shouldn't be able to practice throwing like a softball player.
Well, in middle school, I was actually in softball and not baseball. I was a starting pitcher, too. I'll brag a little.
That face is annoying.
I won't brag. I quit baseball when I joined in high school because I was injured, but I'm fairly confident in my softball.
I see.
I felt like she was judging me up and down. It was kind of kinky, to be honest with you.
Hey, you.
Yep.
You seem to be looking at me all weird, but I'll keep it a secret. In return,
I don't know about you, but that seemed quite severely rude and wrong.
will you coach me?
Uh-huh. Does that mean I can stare at this beautiful woman without being judged? I of course accept. And so it was. The next morning, I like you. Please go out with me.
No.
I stumbled into a certain scene. She's seriously popular, huh? I'm sure if she's that cute, she could get any man she wanted, ignoring the personality part.
All right, teach me.
Seriously ignoring the personality part. What exactly did you want me to teach you anyway? Time flew by and it was after class. I was supposed to teach her starting today, so I was called out to the riverbed again.
Basically, how to improve my pitching.
I just had this thought. You're in the softball club. Shouldn't you practice over there instead?
The club I'm in, I kind of just dragged a bunch of friends into it.
She looked a little sad.
I can't just increase practice because I want to. Once a week is pretty much the max amount that I can do.
Oh, I see. They're all in their senior year. If you think about all the members being the same age, they're all studying for their entrance exams. If they tried to practice yesterday, if they tried to practice every day, it would be pretty darn tough. I understand.
I'm sorry, but I agreed with your critique yesterday. I think you're going to be helpful to me.
I see. It was nice that I was able to stare at her while not being a pervert, too. I wasn't sure if I could mentally keep it up, though. I'm so tired.
What a pity.
Why am I running with you when I'm supposed to be teaching you? I was teaching her what I thought and training with her. The sun was setting. I looked at her exhausted. She was doing a great thing, forcing me to work out.
You're such a
I'll take you to your house.
Don't worry about it. I don't want you to know where I live.
You're seriously hurting my feelings. I don't want to make a girl walk home in the dark alone.
You can do what you want.
Huh? Is she blushing or am I crazy? Do what I want, huh? I could do all kinds of things. Those things or these things.
No.
Right. By the way,
Huh?
are you going for the professionals?
What?
Sorry, don't be like that. I don't think I said anything that crazy. No, I just figured if you were working that hard, you were trying to be a professional. I don't think she's pro yet, but maybe after she joins a big-time college? Otherwise, she wouldn't be working this hard day and night.
I have a match later.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's my last game.
I think you still have a little time till summer.
It's not like baseball. There aren't many games. And it's not even the official team. It's just a club.
I see. You're in your senior year.
Yeah. So I want my last memory to be a good one. I don't want to make it a bad match.
She wants to make her final game a good game. She looked upset and I understood, but I want to root for you. I couldn't help but cheer for her. Maybe I'll call my middle school coach. I decided on my own what to do next. It was about 2 weeks since we started. Yuki, want to go to karaoke? Nah, I'm good. I got everything ready in a hurry and left after class. You're so annoying recently. You never do anything after class. What are you doing after class that makes you leave so early? I can see my friends starting to suspect something. I didn't have anything to hide, but just a little softball. Nice throw. I threw the ball that she had pitched to me right back to her.
You used to be a pitcher, right? You're a great catcher.
I guess I just have a natural talent. That's a lie. I was practicing as catcher quietly because I had begged our coach.
I thought about this before, but why are you so interested in practice with me?
She threw the ball at me and slammed into me as hard as her words did. I mean, I don't want to be treated as some creepy guy. I didn't have a problem looking at her every day. Besides, I want someone who's working as hard to be able to leave behind great memories.
Thanks.
Huh?
I said thank you.
Whoa! I didn't expect this to happen. I was caught off guard.
I appreciate you. All in all, you always stuck by my side and practiced with me.
I'm kind of just practicing with her now instead of teaching her.
Should I thank you?
No, I really don't need anything.
You don't.
I mean, I get to watch her jiggle. Then let me watch your game.
I can kind of tell what kind of person you are now.
I see. You can see how great of a man I am now, huh?
You idiot.
Oh wow, she's adorable. I'm gonna enjoy practice now. Time flies to a week later. There are a lot of people, huh? It seemed like the game was sooner than I'd anticipated, and today was her last game. This is a pretty big stage to play in too. It was just a game, but it was still a tournament. I could see why she wouldn't want to lose in a place like this. All right, let's see how she plays. I need to see some up-close jiggling.
Laugh or cry, this is our last game. Let's give it our all.
They really are working hard. As I got closer, I could see them all huddled together. It made sense. After the huddle, they went back to the benches. I saw her and locked eyes with her. The game hadn't started yet, so... You got this! She gave me an adorable peace sign. She's having a lot of fun. I couldn't help but smile. Still, looking it up online seemed that the opponent's team had won the previous tournament. I'd wish they would just let us win. I'm gonna cheer for them. I don't care about the other team. After the game started, it was at a deadlock. Strike! The opposing team was working harder than you'd expect. Strike two! I wish we could have scored some more in this time, but we couldn't. The other team was just waiting to swing. Strike out! She's seriously such a good pitcher. I probably shouldn't say this, but her teammates were not really that good. I'm sure she really did just grab whoever was interested to make a club. But I prefer that kind of team. Maybe that's why she looked so happy to be in the pitcher's mound. If the people at the school saw her, they might all be surprised. However, our pitcher is so much more attractive. I don't even really know about her before. It's incredible that we've even built up our relationship like this. But I was happy about it. I just couldn't stop but cheer for her. Great job pitching! I was just cheering for her to my heart's content.
Oh, I lost.
That afternoon, the game was over and she had told us that we were going home together. It was so close. I thought it would be a good game.
I lost completely. I guess I'm just not good enough. Gotta be positive. No matter what happens, you gotta be positive. Anyway.
She looked at me and smiled.
I had a lot of fun. Everyone, including me, we're all having fun till the end.
I see. Now that I think about it, I guess our practice was coming to an end. I was sad all of a sudden. But I should keep it to myself. I'm glad that you were able to have a great memory.
Thank you. It's thanks to you. The fact I was able to have this much fun was because of you. The fact that I got better, too.
I really didn't do much.
I was able to have so much more fun practicing with you than alone. That's why I kinda wanna just keep going. Besides, you studied softball for me, right?
How does she know? I didn't say anything.
I know. You started talking about specific things for softball, and a big gimme was that you never exercised and suddenly started teaching me.
She's got me. No, I cannot accept this as a man. I have to just let this go for her. This is what men who are popular do.
I don't like men who aren't honest.
I practiced so much and studied so much. Or don't. Honest men are liked.
Yeah, I gotta think of punishment for you since you lied.
What? I literally told you just then. Apparently the first statement is what's taken as your statement.
I see. What should I do?
I'm kinda worried now. I should run away. I turned around and...
You go out with me.
Huh? Turned back around and stopped.
I think you'll have fun with me. We'll have fun playing softball, and I feel safe around you.
I feel like you just want me to practice.
Nope.
Oh, I don't understand. Maybe she suddenly confessed to me because reasons? I don't know yet, but...
What? You think I'm not enough?
I didn't say that. She's beautiful and I want to cheer for her, and I like her, and she's beautiful, and I really have fun being with her, and it's not like I don't like her.
I guess it's decided then.
I answered her and she smiled. She was happy and grabbed my arm.
Let's go have so much fun, Yuki.
I sighed a little bit after seeing her smile, and I smiled too. Of course. Let's.